Said, do you wanna play? Do you wanna play? It's 72 degrees in this house in the summertime. In the summer. 72 degrees. That's probably only like what? Like, I don't know math, but that's probably only like 10 degrees of air to help cool this hot ass off. Bitch, I'm hot by nature. I'm hot because I look good, and I'm hot because I'm 8 years pregnant. It's hotter with a little extra blubber on you. And tell me why my family wakes up when I change it from 72 to 71. They be laying there dreaming and shit. All of a sudden I go in the hallway and I'm sneaking and shit. Like, 71. And then I run off and all of a sudden I hear, crash, I'm freezing. Like that 1 degree was keeping your ass asleep. You a damn lie. It's the principle that you don't want me messing on that little box. You just don't want me messing on that box. I'm in here like I'm in them, like I'm about to give birth, man. I'm about to sling all my clothes off and just lay out on the couch on a thong. Is that what y'all want? You want me to lay on the couch on a thong? This is cruelty to hot bitches. I'm not going out because I don't trust nobody. These days, you know what? There is more drama going out than it's worth it. He gets so mad when I talk in this voice. Watch.
Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Parsley. I'm just checking. I'm just checking in with y'all, seeing how your day is going.
Parsley.
Hey y'all, this is Parsley. Y'all, this is Parsley. Just want to see how y'all are doing.
Stop it! I wish Chris is back.
Y'all, this is Parsley.
I wish Chris is back.
I am Parsley.
I'm Chris! Back!
You want me to turn back into Chris?
Yeah.
Alright, what you doing? Where did I go? Oh, I just do different funny voices. It's called acting. Hey, what are you doing?
I would give that a 6 out of 10. Pretty good. Now for my favorite. If you've never had the veggie burger, oh my god. Gorgeous. Now have some manners and, you know. Delicious. I pledge to the veg. It's so good. The onions. So healthy. Okay, so first of all, everyone was staring at me because I had on a shirt and on the back of it, it said Lust. L-U-S-T. And I had on some cheetah print leggings that I made into some shorts. So everyone was staring at me while I'm fucking shopping and minding my own fucking business. But because I live in a really, religious 1982 type of town, and not that I give a shit what people think, but let me tell you this, I don't trust these people around here. I am not trying to have somebody report me to the front and pull me aside and go, I'm sorry, our customers are offended by your clothing. So before I even gave them a chance to let that happen, because I know how bitches work, I went ahead and bought these shorts and this shirt and changed into them after I paid for them up front. I got my receipt, honey. Anyways, after I changed into these and walked out into the store, everyone was looking at me crazy again because they're like, the emperor got new clothes? Fuck y'all bitches. It's like a sundae, a fudge sundae, but without the ice cream, but it kind of still tastes like one. Mmm. 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 I ain't even know nothing unturned up in here. Yo, this is to all the guys who always say, no homo. Yeah, but that's why you watching when I'm doing this. 98 degrees? Yes. You're taking me back to my teenagehood? Yes. Okay, look at Nick, honey. When you're not around, it's all because of you. Oh my God. Look at that. Does he ever age? Make He's so hot. Didn't you always used to pretend they was singing to you? You ever just feel like your friends are like those pair of jeans you keep trying to fit in, but you can't quite fit in them anymore? You keep trying to slide it on and make it work, and you kind of busting your gut out just to make things work, but the fucking pair of jeans is so fucking ungrateful, they ain't sliding on right. I feel like that with friends sometimes. You know, I love friends, but I don't have to like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, friends are like family at a certain point where it's like, okay, well, you know, we'll always love each other, but damn, are you inconsiderate? Damn, do things not line up? Do they not even out? Have I outgrown you? Or have you shrunk yourself? Have I You know, used to back in the day, I used to really worry about if my boyfriend's parents like me, and every time I'd be around them, I would act my best, sit up straight, fold a napkin, do all this, do all that, even wish them happy Mother and Father's Day, trying my best to court the parents to like me, because when you love a person, you want that family to like you. But after a while, you just start to learn, you know what, it ain't really worth it, because at the end of the day, yeah, he might have came out of you, but he's coming in me, so I don't really need your approval. I don't really need your stamp of approval. As long as he's licking it like a stamp, I don't really need your stamp of approval, Miss Thing. Now, if I'm nice to you and you're nice to me, oh, that's fine. But some parents are just hateful because they feel like, oh, well, I was the first woman in his life. I was first man and I'm like, dude, I ain't competing with you. I'm just getting, I think I messed up. So this cutie, this man, you know, this morsel of sexiness asked me to take me to a restaurant. But he said, you know, I'm always seeing you eat all these hamburgers and stuff. He said, let me take you to a nice restaurant. And that bothered me. And I said, a nice restaurant? I'm a drive-through type of boo-boo. Okay? Like, a restaurant just sounds real restful. Like, real tiring. Because think about it, you got to sit up straight. You don't even know if you're going to have, like, a good conversation. It makes you want to rest. You know? I'm finally realizing why men don't like independent types and why they're intimidated by it. Okay, so I was on a date with a guy, and we were in mid-deep conversation, and all of a sudden this person runs into Starbucks and says, I need help with my car. Well, mind you, 2 men had already ran outside to help this gentleman with his car. Keep in mind, this was an attractive, like, 30-some-year-old male. Tell me why my date decides to run out with the other 2 gentlemen to help him. Texts me from outside and says he will meet up with me later. Now, does it take all the king's horses and all the king's men to put that Humpty Dumpty back together again? Or are you just attracted to feeling useful? See, that's the thing. I think if you have your own thing going off and you don't need a man's help, they don't feel like they have nothing to offer you. Like, they need you to need them. To be like a human lifting tool to lift shit and do shit. I ain't no damsel in distress. I'm just a damn damsel. So I got a hotel room by myself because I thought it would be relaxing. But now that I'm all relaxed, this shit is creepy. I have looked behind this curtain maybe 50 damn times to make sure there ain't no, like, skinny ghosts behind there. I mean, they'd have to be real skinny to fit, but still. I start looking around and shit. What the hell is this? The hell is that? Am I being tapped by the government? What the fuck kind of inhaler for the bed? I got a smoking room, too, because they're hard to find. Don't judge me. But I start looking around and shit, and I'm like, oh, I don't even believe that that's cigarettes in there with the way the world is today. I'm reporting that to the front desk, girl. I ain't having that shit blamed on me if something funny's in that. Girl, bye. I do like how there's 3 of me in the bathroom, though. I feel like Beyonce in that Pepsi commercial. That's the way I walk. I walk with a vengeance.
It's weird being alone. I'm just used to getting on people's nerves.
Like, that's a whole bed of someone's nerves I could be getting on. I hope that ghost don't try to fuck me. We live in a world where we show people what we want them to see, and then we wonder why they don't see the real us. We're always holding that selfie high, aren't we? But you see, anyone can do that. That's why we should all make a real effort, not just to show ourselves when we're our happiest, but to show our most human sides. To let other people know it's okay to be okay or to not be okay. Whether it's okay or okay-ay. Whether it's today or not a day nearby. We are all on our way. But we gotta quit pretending that we are robots on social media. We gotta quit pretending that our life are our Instagram pictures or our Facebook posts of us smiling in the summertime. It's like the more perfect we try to seem, the more imperfect it makes us inside. Be happy, smile, but don't be ashamed of the parts of you. When people talk negatively about you, it's like constantly receiving junk mail at your house, at your address. You will never be able to stop people from gossiping about you. You will never be able to awaken people to the fact that, hey, you don't really know my heart and soul. You could never make people see you through the eyes of accuracy. If they don't want to like you, they're just not going to like you. You can never change that. You see, a lot of people in this life know you by the outside. They know you by your eyes, your hair, your lips, your smile, your voice, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself. They know you by your habits. They know you by your past. When they think of you, they think of what they think, not what they know. People like that create barriers that make it impossible for you to grow in front of their eyes. So you have to get away from them because they're viewing you through the eyes of preconceived notions, and it is impossible for anything to grow like that. Do you think that the winter knows what the summertime knows? Do you think that the wintertime knows what the summertime knows? See, they see you feeble, bent out of shape, but they don't see you blossom because they make it impossible for you to grow in front of them. Get away from those people. See, a lot of people stay in victimhood. They focus on what's wrong with life. They focus on who's not there for them instead of focusing on what they do have and who is there for them. They focus on what they don't have, what they want. You see, a person with a wandering eye can never be content with what they have. Whether that's career, marriage, love. Does it ever make you wonder what your eye is wondering for? And what kills me the most is it is people who will preach the word of God, and then you will see them stay in victimhood. If you truly believe that we are on this planet for a reason, that everything in your life is there for a reason, and everything you lose in life is either watching over you from above, or it will be there for you in the promised land, or whatever you lose, it's meant to come back to you. How can you honestly drown in your sorrows? God is a lifeguard. I got a question. Why do we think growing apart from friends or family is a bad thing? The point of life, or so I thought, was to grow as people. And sometimes if one person's growing this way and one person's growing that way, we can't grow our separate ways if we're conjoined at the hip. Because I'm going to break your hip and you're going to break my hip if we going this way and you going this way. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is say, okay, bitch, fuck off. Love you, but fuck off. Like, right off into the sunset, do your thing. If we catch up in 30 years, cool. I just want you to fulfill your destiny and let me fulfill mine. We need to learn. Not everyone we grow apart from has to be our enemies. Underneath anger is sadness. So we're really just sad that we're growing apart. But we don't have to be sad. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is both be honest with each other and say, this ain't working no more. You don't gotta stay Siamese twins to send love from within. Baby, I think you're the one for me. I just think that we have such a bond between us that it's undeniable. And I have one question to ask you. Just one question. Would you like to get to know me? Would you like to see all the different sides to me? Maybe we could go on a vacation, darling, together. Have a nacho and a biscuit or something like that. Nice little nacho.
Are you down like the song with Lil Wayne in it?
Will you help me floss my teeth at night? Will you burp me, baby? Because sometimes that Pepsi gets me going. Will you burp me, baby? Huh? Do you want to color in my coloring book sometime? I'll share it with you. Oh, God, that bitch posted something. Guess I'm going to have to go give my opinion. I know there's plenty of other pages with people that think like me, but I'm going to give my opinion on this bitch's page because I'm going to change them. I can't change the channel, but I'm going to change this bitch. I ain't even changed my 3-day-old panties, but I'm going to change this person on the internet's opinion. With my little tip-topping fingers. I'm doing the world some good. I'm doing some good. I'm doing some good. If I could just change the fucking channel. And you know what? A lot of y'all laughing at this video probably do the same thing. You laughing in this post, but you disagree with people all damn day long on the internet. Change your mind before you try to change someone else's.
What are you doing as an individual to follow somebody? To click the follow button, which means I want to see your life.
Right.
And then be angry about what you see. That means something right on your side. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You chose to look at this. My world. I can put up whatever I want to put up on here. You chose to be a part of this world. So if it upsets you, then the normal people would just unfollow.
Right. That is true. When I see somebody doing,
Yeah, I'm so excited. The Supreme Court just threw out Texas's ban. Did I say Texas's? I almost said like Chex-Mix. Chex-Mix. They just threw out Texas's... Shit, how do I say Texas in plural? Texas? Anyways, they just threw out their ban on abortion. And I'm saying a lot of men have a problem with that. Men who have a problem with women having access to abortion. Just because you have a dick doesn't mean you get to pick. Her body, her choice. Dear white people. Okay, well, I know you're thinking, Chris, you're white too. It's true. When black people say Black Lives Matter, they're not saying that your life doesn't matter. When black people say they want equality, and all you can see is like, well, Obama's president, you're not getting it. Racism is still very alive in this country because that's a lot of what this country is built on. A lot of white people mean well and want to be progressive, but we get instantly offended when we take time to examine our own systemic racism or unconscious wiring. The fact is, the reason it's worth pointing out that Black Lives Matter is because some people treat them like their lives don't. To the point where we're not even willing to hear their issues out. Trying to instantly silence them with all lives matter. It's time for us to stop talking and start listening. Space between one another, but I'm really worried that if they were to get too close, that it would be too much body contact. It seems as though, to me, it's a song about sexual intimacy, and that seems a little provocative to the eardrum. It seems a little provocative to the sound of the human nature, and I'm just wondering why it is that I'm driving, trying to enjoy the road, and I'm hearing about this intimacy. It seems a little provoking. I'm not getting laid, so I don't really want to hear such a thought to be provoked inside of me. I'm changing the channel.